There really is no way to prepare for this video. It seems like someone at work pointed out to Cassie Dill 2 that she's a complete and utter moron and sent her home on the off chance she might actually read something. But instead, she went to her bedroom and in her anger created a video that was clearly unprepared for, in terms of facts and terminology and general goddamn common sense.
Do you not realize that you're the sperm?
Now it's time for a little introduction. That's Cassie Dill 2, and you're the sperm. Now that we have that out of the way, let's move on.
We're the sperm. If you become pregnant, then that means that this one little sperm out of all the millions of other sperm made his way. He fought through thick and thin to get into that ovary.
Cassie, honey, the sperm does not go into the ovary. It actually goes into the fallopian tube. And I know a lot of people have called you on this and pointed out in their videos, but I thought it was important to mention again because I really believe that if you're going to make a video about anything at all, you should have some clue, some kind of high school level knowledge of the topic you're going to speak about. You obviously don't. So please, next time, just pick up a high school textbook, Google what you're speaking of, anything. Just have some basic knowledge. And this did bring up a troubling point, which is, you're right, that sperm does swim a long way and all that. And you were at one point the quickest. And as we can all see, that's not the case anymore.
I mean, it's just an absolute miracle. I'm the sperm.
According to the Merriam-Webster website, a miracle is either an extraordinary event manifesting divine intervention in human affairs, or an extremely outstanding or unusual event, thing, or accomplishment. Note the words extraordinary, outstanding, and unusual. The current population is roughly 7 billion people. It's a little less than that, but for argument's sake, let's just say 7 billion. And it keeps going up. So, I mean, if it happens 7 billion times, would you consider it extraordinary, outstanding, or unusual? Wouldn't it actually be the norm? How's that a miracle?
Yeah, and then you kill him.
Cassie, it's nice to see you have your game face on, to quote Keippernicus, and that you have shed your sorority girl bimbo attitude in order to deal with these more serious matters. But you still come off as uneducated as you, from your other videos, seem to want the entire female population to be. Just because you're being serious does not mean anyone will take you seriously. You're still ignorant. And while we're talking about this sperm, you do realize that there are others that die. Hundreds of millions of other sperm that die. And you're concerned about this one sperm dying. Well, not so much the sperm dying, since it's a miracle. I assume you're talking about after conception, which means that it's not a sperm. It is, in fact, a zygote. So, the fact that you're concerned about the sperm dying when it's not even the sperm that dies in abortion kind of makes your argument null and void.
Which is actually a symbol for how this country has begun to criminalize and punish productivity and any sort of accomplishment worthy of recognition.
How is giving birth to a child who'll be neglected or abused or malnourished or just unloved and ignored something that deserves recognition? Women don't just go around having abortions because they're fun. There's a reason a woman has an abortion. It's really hard to see your point, Cassie, when the viewer has to tune out all of the stupid. I'm assuming you're anti-abortion, but you never really stated that. I mean, if you're concerned about the sperm dying, then you're anti-spermicide. But your ending leaves as much to be desired as your beginning. Although, both leave notably less to be desired than your lack of intelligence. Please, don't ever have children.